Deny you, deny you, deny. Deny you, deny you, deny. Listen, little Abbo, you can't lie. Listen, little Abbo. Oh man, it's your boy YK the Truth, and the Pseudos are running wild. The Pseudos and the Abos are running wild. Let's play the video.
Okay, so basically he don't know. Go ahead, Nate.
I don't know why you go on the shy when I got the shit on. So you got the evolution of the maps of Africa, right? These are all maps of Africa from starting in the 1500s, and I can go to 1480s, like I said. That's another page. But Africa been Africa before 1850. This is a 1550 map.
So somebody made a claim that Africa wasn't used until 1850. So not a coincidence. Show the map that proves otherwise. Now you got the Queen Pseudo.
I'm the pseudo queen. I'm the pseudo queen. I'm the pseudo queen.
Dulcinea is going to try to debunk not a coincidence, but she only makes a fool out of herself. Let's watch the video.
Here we got the continent of Africa.
What website is this?
This is on Princeton. If you want the name of the map maker, I can give it to you. I can put it in.
So now the Abos are already starting their little denialism. Well, what map is this? And what primary is this? So they already looking for something to deny. Let's listen.
In the back, and you can look at it yourself. This is the map maker right here. I'm gonna put it in the back for you. You can go look it up your damn self. All right, watch this. Here, you can go find the map yourself, and there's other sources for it.
He's still
So we
there.
got Africa.
Pauline
We got.
Possess.
I don't smoke. Can I talk without people talking?
Man,
But only Abos can talk without
finish
people
the presentation.
talking.
And they keep talking in the back and then going to say, man, finish talking and finish your presentation while you guys are talking while he's finishing his presentation. Let's make it make sense. See, that's the Abo shuffle. They try talking over you so you can't present the information.
Man.
Only Abos can talk without people talking over here, huh?
All right, man. You can't ask me a question and don't want the answer, bro. Goddamn, I just went through that
It was
with Naughty.
It was rhetorical.
Don't ask me. Don't call my name for rhetorical questions, then.
It was
I'm not a rhetorical guy.
That's why I say Abos have no integrity. No integrity.
It was more for you to do something. Look, Africa. There's a map of Africa in the.
So not a coincidence is showing a map of Africa that's before 1850. Now, the only thing we should hear from the panel is, wow, you're right, brother. You found something that predates 1850. But do we hear this from the Abo community? No. We get a lot of pushback.
The 1500s. It's been there. If you want to see the 1481 I was talking about, I could pull that up too. Like, it's no big deal. Africa been called Africa before 1850. So we don't have no.
So Africa been called Africa before 1850. Let's see if Dulcinea can prove that it wasn't used before 1850. Let's go.
Not an official resource. Where's the official resource, man?
I get your listen.
This ain't number the website.
And he's saying, what's your official source name? As if primaries can't be put on websites. You know, the website is just the host for the primary document. This is what the brother Lucky said. He said it's just the host. You upload the primary documents so people can access the information via the world. This is why we use the internet. There's primary sources on the internet. And this dude calls himself Epic Studies, but he don't study, because if he studied, he would have known that.
Somebody put together and
hold on, stop. I literally
drew this shit and typed all that information right there beside it.
So he gave him the map maker's name. He gave him the name of the map. He gave him a Princeton EDU. You know, that's a reliable source. So what is the issue?
How you talking? Listen,
I'm,
stop,
I'm,
Epic,
man, I'm
Epic.
showing you that
Let
you
him
do know
finish,
all this
Epic. Let
shit.
him finish. Let him finish.
Epic,
I got the real
Epic, go in
source.
the
Let
back
him
chat.
finish.
She said she got the real source. The Queen Pseudo got the real source. I want to see her source.
That man.
Epic,
And I want to see if her source proves that it wasn't used until 1850.
Epic, go in the back chat. I gave you the name of the map maker and the name of the map. You can go and look it up your damn self. Don't argue with me. Argue with the history. I'm telling you, this is out there. It's been like that. This is in 1584. This is Africa.
1584. So you remember the date he said, 1584. She's going to go to a different map.
We could translate this shit. They're talking about Africa. We could see it. It's not that hard. All y'all doing is fucking just denying. Y'all have no sources, no proof.
That's all Abos do is deny. Do you notice that the screen don't never be shared until not a coincidence come up there, till Shah's son come up there? The screen is never shown. And then the moment the screen gets shown, it's all denialism. Because they don't stand on nothing but denialism.
Africa
This is
been
not the
Africa.
source.
Man, yes it is. The
No, it's
map is the source.
drawing.
This is not the source. It is the source. It is the source. It's the map. It's the map.
That's
The
what the fuck
map is the source. It was
is
made in
drawn on
1584.
somebody's
Go
website.
look it up. I
How do we
put it
know
in the
your
back.
map is?
It's somebody's website. It's somebody. Yo, these abos. Not a coincidence was in Aboville.
It's not a
Well, why didn't you pull
polypossess.
up the horse's mouth? Why are you pulling up some third party secondary? So why don't you just
No,
pull
this
up
is
the
not a
primary
Because we're on the internet. The internet has the primary.
and you can
actual
escape all
map.
of this? You
This
can
is the
escape.
actual map. Look,
How
this
do
is
you
the
know this is
actual
the
map.
actual map?
Because I know, because I did cross
How do you
reference
know?
it.
Explain to
I
us how
know
you know
because
that.
I looked it up.
I
You can
I
find
I
it.
Well,
I
you
I,
didn't
I
cross-reference
guarantee.
well.
Look at this. Aboville. Let's see what Dulcie gotta say. Let's see if Dulcie can prove that this is the wrong map.
All that up a long time
Source that
ago. I've
proves
been
you
no.
wrong.
Oh,
This is
I've
the
been doing it. I've
Sanderist
been
and
doing it.
antique maps and books.
It
Okay,
says first
I'll let you
edition.
finish so I
First
can prove you
edition.
wrong.
It
Go
says it
ahead.
right there.
Finish
Date of
what you
first
have to
edition.
say.
Now, as you can see, the date of first edition is 1570. So this was already in there in 1570. And I'm gonna prove it. All right, that she has low comprehension skills and she don't know what she's talking about. She is the Queen Pseudo.
what's
First
going on,
edition,
man?
1570.
I can't hear both of y'all yelling at each other. What's going on?
Can you
First
scroll? Can you
edition,
scroll down?
1570.
Smoke. This is the
Yep. Can
a
you
little bit
scroll
of the
down, Smoke? So the
Nobody's
maker,
taking
this is
no
called
shit
the
live,
first
man.
atlas
The same respect. So
terrarum,
fuck all that shit. Y'all
1570.
never give me the
Called.
same respect.
It was
Fuck all
called
that
the
shit.
Terrestrum Orbis Terrarum.
Now she just said that it was called the Theatrum Orbis Terrarum. So she's trying to make it like the African Nova was called that.
Respect. So
Terrarum.
it's the same respect. So
Terrarum.
fuck all that shit. Y'all
1570.
never give me the
Called.
same respect.
It was
Fuck all
called
that
the
shit.
She said it was called the Terrarum, right? This is what she said.
Terrestrum Orbis Terrarum in 1570. They say that it was called the Africa after 1617, but when?
You
When?
see? Checkmate. You lied. It was never called the Africa. Africa is just a map inside of the atlas. The whole book is the atlas. It's called Theater of the World. And in that book is Africa in 1570. In 1570. Let me prove it to you. So this is the map that's inside the theater of the world. It's called the new map of Africa, right? It's called Africa Tabula Nova, new map of Africa. Appeared in the first edition, 1570, of Theatrum Orbis Terrarum, aka the Theater of the World, by the Flemish scholar and geographer Abraham Ortelius. The map is based on Giacomo Gestaldi's eighth sheep wall map of 1564 and on the 1569 world map by Jahal Mercado. It is the first to reflect accurately the knowledge gained by Europeans about the geography of the African continent from the explorations of the previous century. The map remained highly influential until the 1600s. All right? So, Dulcie, you lied. You lied. The new map of Africa is from 1570. You gotta hold that L. You just lied and said that it wasn't until 1612. But what you gotta understand is this. They're talking about the coloring and other things that was done to it. But originally, this is what it was. The name Africa was always there. So, you have earned the name, the Pseudo Queen.
I'm the pseudo queen. I'm the pseudo queen. I'm the pseudo queen.
Dulcinea is the Pseudo Queen. You gotta hold that L.
Anytime after. They just say after this is when it becomes the African tabula. But we want to know, when did it change?
It never changed. The Africa never came from Theatrum. It was always inside that atlas. So why is Dulce lying? She's lying to you guys.
From the Terrarium Orbis Terrarum to this Africa tabula that you're.
Let's repeat it again. Let's catch her lying again. Let's catch her lying again.
You can bat me afterwards,
Yeah,
and then we can go to it because it was the Terrarium Orbis Terrarum.
All right, scroll up. I'm gonna
The Terrarium
answer to the simple question. It got reproduced several times. The first
Explain. We just need him.
No, I'm not nigga explaining. I'm not nigga explaining.
We need him.
Here's the answer to her question. Is that the African was inside of the Theatrum. So it never was separate. The name never changed. It never changed.
Hold on, y'all, too. Just let him, Dulcie, just let him finish embarrassing himself and then shoot that bullet right back at him.
And then not a coincidence, just said. He said the map, the first edition is 1570. This is the title of the map that's inside of the theater of the world.
Because it's still, he ain't going to be able to change the words on the paper no matter how he try to nigga explain right now. He's not going to be able to change.
Abos have low comprehension skills, man. Conditions, original colored, additional vertical folds. There's little things that could have changed, but the words was always there.
Those very direct, concise.
the question. The map was produced several times.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first one was in 1570. I show one in 1584. The one she's showing is what the date say? Date of this map after 1612. There were several maps of him produced, which showed the continent of Africa being called Africa. That's it.
So the Abos gotta hold that L, man. You gotta hold that L. They've been denying shit all night. Sources been shown all night, and they denied everything. So Dulcie, you lied. Once again, Africa Tabula Nova, the new map of Africa, came out in 1570. So y'all gotta stop saying that Africa wasn't used until the 1850s, because that's cap. Then you also got the Negro laws in South Carolina, 1740. And the word African is in there. So stop lying, man. I'm gonna be beating you pseudos up every single day. Every single day, I'm gonna beat y'all up. You're not gonna want to come outside no more. It's your brother YK the Truth, and I'm out. Peace.